everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with the fourth update for my 2019 Project Pan, and this year I'm doing the hashtag Team Project Pan, which was started by Kat and Hailey from Beauty News. Basically what it is a rolling full face project pan. You pick out a product from each different category of makeup. There's also a few non-makeup categories, but as you use up an item, you will replace it with a similar item. So I'll start off with the 4 items that I used up this month and also introduce my replacement items. So the first thing that I used up was my foundation. It was the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. On my last update, I just had a little bit left. So I was able to use up the rest of it during April. I also used like a brush to try to get product off the sides, and this is now used up. And my replacement item is something I just got from Sephora. I've had this for a few weeks now, so I've been able to use it a little bit. But this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It does go along with the powder that I was also using in this project. But so far I've been really enjoying it, and this will be the replacement item. I'm not going to mark this. With like the really new things, I don't like to mark it up. Like, I'm fine marking up products I've had for a while, but with this product, since there's always adding in a replacement item, like sometimes the replacement item might be a completely new item. So in that case, I'm not in a big, huge rush to get this finished, but I will be working on it for the remainder of this project. But that is the foundation replacement. Last time I had used up a BB cream, I used up my Dr. Jart BB cream, and I was planning to pick up another one with the Sephora sale. I decided not to actually. I will see if this one works as like an everyday type of product. I normally have like a foundation and BB cream, but I was like, do I necessarily have to buy it, or am I just buying it just because I usually have a BB cream on hand? So at some point I might repurchase a BB cream. If I do at any point repurchase a BB cream, then I will add it into this project. But for now, I'm just going to have the foundation because that's all that I currently have in my collection. So that's that. The next item that I used up was one of my Fresh Sugar lip treatments. So I was working on the shade Berry, and this is now completely used up. I have it rolled up all the way so you can see it got all the way to where the plastic part is. This I had in my purse, reapplied throughout the day. These are really good if I'm not wearing like a lipstick and I just want something that's kind of hydrating on the lips throughout the day. It adds a little bit of color. I do really like these. So this one I used up, and I will be replacing it with another Fresh Sugar lip treatment, and this one is in Poppy. And I just have a little bit of this one left, so this is it rolled up all the way. And this is currently, I've had it in my purse as well. So here's the little post-it for this one where it's starting. And then this is the progress. This one was Berry that I used up, and that was the original one that I was using, which was Tulip. So I should be able to use this up probably maybe about 2 months worth of time. So just a little bit of this one to start with. So that's the second replacement item. And then I have a few items that I used up from the non-makeup categories. So I finally used up my skincare item, which was the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. It's just a little like deluxe size, but it took me long enough to use up that I don't really need the full size of this. And I have some more like facial oils that are like in a deluxe size, so yeah, I won't repurchase this in a full size, but I used this one up. Yeah, so that is gone, and the replacement item I'm going to go with is actually lip polish. It's another product from Fresh. This is the Sugar Lip Polish. And I recently, if you saw my Sephora and Bite haul, I got some freebies from Bite from making a recent order with the Friends and Family sale. And with that order, I did get a Agave lip scrub from Bite. So it makes me more motivated to use this one up. So this one was, it's like a deluxe size that I got in a set. So you can see how much of it this have. And this is a product that I just don't use regularly, so I feel like if I have it in a project, then I'll be more motivated to use this, you know, a few times a week. So I just want to get in a good routine about using it so I can use it up. So I don't have, probably have about maybe half of the product left, so we'll see how long it takes me to get through the rest of it, but it's just a product that kind of sits there. So I do think having it in a project will be good. So that's my skincare replacement. And then finally, I used up the Garnier Fructis, the Smoothing Treat 1 Minute Hair Mask. So I had some marks from when I put this in the project and then the last update, and now this is completely used up. There's just some water at the bottom because this was in the shower. But yeah, this is a product, it's like a hair mask in the shower. You like leave it on for 1 minute. It's like a deep conditioning treatment and then you rinse it off. So I was able to get through that. And then the replacement item is a little mini item. So it was for Christmas. I got a little Sephora favorite set of different hair items. So this is the one I'll be focusing on first. This is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. So basically it's a replacement for the Garnier Fructis. It's like a deep conditioning treatment for in the shower. You leave it on, I believe you leave it on a little longer. It's 5 to 7 minutes. I've used it a few times, so it's something I would use, you know, maybe a few times a week. It shouldn't take me that long just because it is a deluxe size, but that will be the replacement item. And I'm hoping with the hair items, since I do have a lot of deluxe size products, that I'll be able to go through them pretty quickly, maybe 1 or 2 updates per item, and I'll be able to get through a few different things with the course, like with the rest of the project. So that is the replacement for my hair item. And now I'll go into everything that I'm still working on. So the first category I'm still working on is my primer. For that I have the Milk Blur Stick. This, I had marks, but I feel like they've all rubbed off because I have them on the inner packaging where I'm like twisting up the product, so it kind of wore off. So I have my mark where the product is now. So that's this one that I just made, but I don't have like a comparison mark to show you. But I really don't have much of this left. It's basically flattened out at the top. I probably will dig into the product because it is within the little twist up mechanism. So we'll see how much longer this one takes. I haven't been using this one as frequently. I've actually started more recently to use, skipping ahead a little bit, but I have my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Now I have this in the setting spray category, but technically it is a primer. You can also use it as a setting spray. So lately I have been using this as both like a primer and then a setting spray. So when I use that, I'm not using this as much. Ideally, I would use the Smashbox as a primer and then just put this in spaces on my face where I have larger pores. Previously, I was using this kind of all over my face as a primer, but I feel like I need to use it in more concentrated areas. I feel like it works better that way. So this one might take me longer than I expected to get through just because I'm using the primer water more frequently, but that's okay. I'm not in a huge rush to get like either of those products finished, but that's the primer category. Next I have my concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. This one, I feel like I can see through the packaging, and I'm like here. Definitely will have to take the stopper out of this one and get products on the sides, because anything like this product gathers on the sides and hard to get without taking the stopper out. With just the applicator, it can't reach that product. So this one should take me quite a few more months to get through, but I can feel that and see that I'm making good progress on this one. And this is currently, I have I think 2 concealers in my collection, but this is the only one that I'm using like on a daily basis. So working through that one. Then I have my powder, the Too Faced Peach Perfect Powder. And this is something I'm using every day. I'm not going through it like super fast, but I'm fine with that. I mean, you can only use so much powder. I think last time I said I was right at the mattifying loose setting powder words on the back, and now I'm like right under that. So about how that shows how much product I'm using in about a month's time. This probably will take me the rest of the year to finish off, and I'm fine with that. Again, I'm using it every day, going through it as fast as I can. Then I have the setting spray category, which I've already talked about, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, which I'm trying to use now. I like it with this foundation actually as a primer, and then I also will follow it up as a setting spray. So I have my mark from last time versus this time, so that was about how much I was able to use up in a month. I wasn't using this, it's been the last few weeks that I've been using this more frequently, so it wasn't like throughout the whole month that I was using it, like 2 applications. So we'll see if I continue to use it a little bit more frequently, how much I'm able to get through, but that's where I'm at currently with this product. Next I have my blush product or category, and I have a cream product and a powder product. So for the cream product, I have the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Cheek Gelée. So this is what I have left. Not much. It's very, very thin here. I'm just trying to get through this. It's a product I'll be so happy once I'm finished with. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I've been trying to use it up for so long. So that's where I am with this one. Maybe we'll see if I can get it, finish with it like by the end of summer. We'll see. But that's where I am with this one. And then for the powder blush, I have my Tarte blush in Exposed. This is also something I'll be really happy when it's finished off, but I feel it's hard with products like this, like powder products with pan, because I don't see a significant difference like month to month. I mean, there is pan, but it's just like a slow moving product. But that's where I am currently with this one. I'm really hopeful this can be finished off by the end of the year. Next category is highlighter, and I have for this a cream and a powder product. So for the cream product, I have the Benefit What's Up. Honestly, I think I used this today because I knew I was filming this video, but I don't know how many other times this month I've really used this. So you can see my mark. That was actually the mark from last time, so I didn't even make enough progress to make a new mark. Hopefully in the summer I can use this maybe more as a body highlight. But yeah, not getting a ton of use out of that product. Then I have my powder highlight. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 01. This I'm not trying to use up. I don't use highlighter that often. I just want to make some like maybe noticeable progress on it. But yeah, if I'm only using it a few times a month, it's not something I'm going to really work through. But that is what that one's looking like at the moment. Then I have my finishing powder. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. Now this is something that I do want to use up, and I do have pan on it. It's like a baked product, so it has that like mesh type pan. But again, this is kind of like the blush. I have pan, but I'm not seeing like amazing amounts of progress every month. It's harder to measure the progress on these type of products, but that's where I am with this one. This is a product that I do use every day, so working through that one as fast as I can. So that's it for all the face products. Now I have some eye products. So the next category is like eye primer cream products. Actually, I have 3 different items for this category. So I have my eyeshadow primer, which is from Nars. This product, I've used it up before in different projects. It takes me about a year to finish off, so hopefully by the end of this year I'll have it finished off. I do use it every day because I do wear eyeshadow every day, so you know, working through this one. This is also anything like with a doe foot applicator and this sort of packaging is just kind of hard to measure out for a project to like show progress, but I am working on that and using it. And then I have my trèStiQue mini shadow crayon. This is in the shade Tibetan Ivory. I don't have much of this left. I have said that I'm not using this product every day. I have another one of these. I actually have a few different little mini shadow crayons from trèStiQue. I have one specifically that's a gold shade, so I wore that one today as a base. And this lighter shade I only wear if I'm wearing like a lighter eyeshadow look. So just depending on what I'm wearing. But I was able to make some good progress with this over the past month. So you can see my mark from last time versus this time. So I'm happy with that. And this should take me, I would say, a few more months to get through. And then finally for my cream products, I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duality Pencil. So the matte side I'm actually pretty much finished with. I'm still trying to like use my finger to get the rest of the product, but I can't sharpen it anymore. It's pretty much that's it for that. I'll still continue working on this, especially since I do have the shimmer end that I still have to finish off, but I'm making some good progress with this one. I mainly am using the matte side though as like a brow bone highlight type of base, but that, you can see my mark from last time versus this time, so slowly but surely getting through this one. I just have to figure out how to use the shimmer side, or just start using the shimmer side, I guess. But yeah, that's that product. The next category is eyeshadow. So this year I'm not focusing on using up any specific eyeshadows. I'm just rotating through my eyeshadow collection. So for May, the eyeshadows that I have been using and will continue to use for the month are all from Urban Decay. So I have my Naked 2 palette. It's kind of a Franken palette. So as I used up shades from my Naked 2 palette, I depotted shades from my original Naked palette and replaced them. So it has a few shades from the Naked palette and a few shades, or the rest are Naked 2 palette shades. So this one, I think is Buck. This shade, I know it's from the Naked palette. This one is Smog. I don't remember all the names. This might be Dark Horse. I know this is also from the Naked palette. And then this one, I think, is Creep. I might have gotten the names wrong, but these 4 shades are from the Naked palette and the rest are Naked 2 shades. So it did make the palette a bit darker, kind of a smoky dark sort of palette. But so far I've been enjoying playing around with it, and that will be my palette for May. Along with that, I'm also using the Naked 2 Basics palette. So this palette has a lot of matte shades. It's great like for work every day if I just want to do a quick look. This also has some good mattes because my current Naked 2 palette, I think there's only 2 mattes. So if I want to do like a crease color, then I can reach for this one out. This one also has some lighter options. So I'm pairing it with this. And I also have a single shade that I'm using. It's also from Urban Decay. It's my Sin shade, which I thought this worked well because it's Urban Decay. This originally was it was a shade within the Naked palette. So I've since used that shade up. So I thought it would work well with some of the Naked and Naked 2 shades. But it's just like a shimmery sort of champagne type color. And you know what? The shades that I used up from my Naked and Naked 2 palettes were the more lighter colors, so I don't really have anything like that in my palette currently, so I thought this would be a good addition to add in for this month as well. So those are the eyeshadows I'll be focusing on. Next I have, the category is like liquid or gel eyeliner. So for that I have my NYX Super Skinny Eye Maker. Honestly, I might have used this once over the past month. I was using this more at the beginning of the project and then I kind of forgot about it, but I think definitely with this Naked 2 sort of Franken palette with a lot of like more smoky or darker medium type shades, I think this might work well with some of those shades. So hopefully I can get some more use out of that. Then I have my pencil liner, which is also from Urban Decay. It's the 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Desperation. I don't think I didn't make a new mark for this product, so I really wasn't using it. I need to be better about using this guy. I just sort of forget about it, honestly, so this is one I need to make more of an effort with. Then I have my mascara, another Urban Decay product. This is the Mascara in Perversion. Now I have been using this for like 3 months, so technically I should be switching it out, but it's still working well, so let's see if I can stretch another month's worth of use out of it, or at some point in May I might switch it out to another mascara, but it's still working well, so I'm like, I feel like I can keep using it for a few more weeks, but and I do like the mascara as well, so I'm not like in a big hurry to switch it out to something else, but still work on this one. Then I have my brow products. So for my brow color product, I have the Benefit Gimme Brow. Now this one, I did order a new one with the Sephora VIB sales, so I'll continue using this until I get that product, and then I'll switch it out. So at the next update, I should have this one finished and then replaced with a new container of this. It's just, I've had it for, I feel like I've had this for like a year, and I feel like it feels very empty, and it's time to retire it and switch it out to a new product. But that won't be until I get the new one of this. So still have that in the project for at least a few more weeks. Then for my brow setting products, I have also a Benefit product. It's the 24-hour brow setter. This I still have plenty of product left, so it should maybe take me the rest of the year to finish off, but yeah, we'll see how much longer that lasts. Then I have my lipstick. So for this, I have the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Glacé. Now this, it looks like I'm out, so I haven't rolled up all the way. Basically, I am out of it, but I can still get some more applications out. So I'll probably try to also use this for another month, or just see how many more applications I can get out of it. I have my little Post-it note, so you can just see. So I did make some good progress over last month, and you can just see some product poking out from the plastic. So I'm actually wearing this today. I feel like I can get a few more applications out of this, so I'm not ready to completely be finished with this yet, but definitely by the next update this should be finished. And then I have my last makeup item is my lip gloss, and this is the Sephora Collection Oil Infusion and Bubbly Grenadine. So I put this in some hot water to get the product to settle on the bottom, so I'm right here. Actually, it looks like my marks wore off. It looks like my last mark, I didn't make a new mark this time, but my last mark was like right up here. So this is a product I am using most days, or like for work looks, when I'm doing like lighter makeup looks, I am wearing this pretty much every day. So I still have to take the stopper out of it. I haven't done that yet to get like the last little bit of product, but I feel like if I focus on this one, I should be able to get it done by the next update, but I just need to be very focused on it. But that is what I have left there, not a ton left. So that's all the makeup items, and then I have my non-makeup categories. So I already talked about my like hair product and my skincare product. I also have, there's like a nail polish nail category. For that, I'm focusing specifically on like hand care, or like hand lotions. So currently I'm working on the True Blue Mini. It's the super softening hand lotion. I'm almost finished with this, and I was so good about using this every day, and then for a few weeks I kind of wasn't using it every day, so I have just a little bit left of this. This is another product I just really need to focus on, and I can get through it by the next update, but if I'm neglecting it, then it's going to hang around longer, but almost finished with that. Then I have a fragrance. This is the Erin Water Lily Sun. And I feel like each update I used up like a letter's worth of product. So I'm just under the E now, and last time I was right under the R. So the next month I should be right under the A, and then I'll just have the little bit of product at the bottom. But this should still take me a few more months to finish off. We'll see with this one too if I can finish up maybe by the end of summer. But that's where I am with this. And then the last product is my body care product, and this is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in Tropical Mango. I don't have much of this left, but I just have a little bit in the corner. We'll see. Hopefully this product is something else I can have finished up by the next update. So that is the final item. So what did I say I could finish up by the next update? I think the mascara, the Gimme Brow, I would say the lipstick, maybe the lip gloss if I really focus on it, and then maybe the hand lotion, and then the sugar scrub. Maybe all of these, maybe just half of them, depending how focused I am on those last few products. But yeah, I will hopefully have more empties by the next update, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.